Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another arena run video for Fire Emblem Heroes, and with the introduction of little baby Azura, we have Azura Emblem finally in the game. So we're going to be using this team in arena for fun, just trying it out, seeing what we can do with it. These units are all individually fantastic, they're great, they're wonderful singers and dancers. One little hitch, we're not going to be using Sing. So that really renders these units pretty mediocre overall. Stat-wise, they're not really that great. The team itself doesn't have great color coverage, as you can see. It's really predominantly green. There's only one mage on the team, and really the team suffers defensively in a big way. A lot of them have really poor defense stats. So, how are we going to get around this? Well, we're going to try to use breaker skills and triangle add up to our advantage a little bit. Let's take a quick look at the team. So, OG Azura, Vanilla Azura, she comes natively with her Sapphire Lance. So we just kept that on her to give her a little bit of an edge over red threats in the game. She is going to be the only unit on this team that can handle red, so that's going to be her primary role. So we kind of doubled up on that by giving her Swordbreaker for the B slot. Iceberg for the special, Drawback for the assist, Fury 3 for the A slot, Home Speed 3 for the C slot, and Close Defense 3 for the seal, just to improve her tanking ability if she does have to tank some pretty powerful sword units. So I gave this unit Drawback. I actually gave all of the units on this team Drawback just because I didn't want to waste repositions on a team that would normally, outside of this team, be using Sing. So she is +1, she's the only merged unit on the team, and she is plus speed as her IV. I believe plus speed minus defense. Next up we have Lady of the Ballads, Azura, the mysterious dancer, Azura. She has Erder. I kept that on her even though, quite frankly, it's not going to do anything since she doesn't have Sing equipped. She has Drawback. But it is a 16 might weapon, so that does give her a little bit of boost as far as damage is concerned. Probably would be better served giving her really any other axe, like maybe even an Armor Slayer or something to that effect with a an attack refinement, but we're just going to keep that on her for now. Drawback, Iceberg, Triangle Adept 3, Axe Breaker to give her an edge over dueling other axe units, Drive Res 2 natively, what she has, it'll just boost the res of the other Azuras, and Attack Defense Bond 3, which is just a great skill. It'll boost her ability to duel on a one-to-one physical melee basis. Okay, next up we have New Year's Azura, Celebratory Spirit Azura, the flying Azura in the game. Kept her Hagoita as her weapon. Gave it a +3 speed refinement. That's just what I had on her before. Drawback, Moonbow for the special, Triangle Adept for the A slot, Lancebreaker 3 for the B slot, again to help edge out over some powerful blues like a Harden or a Hector. Hone Attack 3 for the seal, and Guidance for that C slot just to enhance the maneuverability and mobility of this team since the rest of the units are infantry. And then finally we have Little Baby Azura, Young Songstress Azura. I kept her Book of Shadows. It's a great weapon, really useful, gives her speed, gives her a little speed boost, and has that whole debuffing effect, which I think is actually just really powerful and really fun to use. Drawback, Moonbow, Speed Res Bond 3, that's obviously what she comes with. Green Tome Breaker so that she can duel with other Green Tome users on a consistent basis. Fortified Defense 3 for the C slot, and I gave her Distant Defense 3 for the seal, just again so she can... She's the only ranged unit, and she's the only unit that can retaliate from a distance, so she's really going to be the mage tank on this team. So as I said, this team has a lot of problems, a lot of potential issues that can come up in the course of dueling certain types of teams. I think most notably, really powerful defensive axe users are going to be a problem for this team. Not having a red and their stat lines just really aren't that impressive, so I'm going to have to try to use the terrain to our advantage, but any really powerful Hectors or Love Bound Hectors or Legendary Hectors are probably going to be a problem. Maybe even Grimas. So with that, let's jump in and have some fun with this, see what we can do. Yeah, so another thing with this team, being all dancers, it doesn't score very well either. It actually scores pretty poorly. But hopefully that means that we're going to run into some interesting teams, not just all the meta teams out there, and we'll have a chance of taking them out. So first up, we've got this Brave Ike. So let's jump in and see what the rest of the team is. Alright, so we've got Brave Ike, Legendary Ike, Fjorm, and Flying Hinoka. Alright, so looks like pretty standard builds. Ether on the Ike. We've got Brazen Attack and Defense on the Vanguard Ike here, with Close Defense 1 as the Seal, Hone Speed 2, so they got rid of the Tactic skill, and Seal Attack Defense 2. Okay. And Fjorm has Distant Defense 3, okay, Drive Attack. Hinoka has her Native Warrior Princess. Thankfully I don't have any armor units on this team. Luna, Rally Defense. Guard 2, Flyer Guidance. Alright, well, no flyers on his team, so that doesn't really serve any purpose. And then Drive Attack 1. So this seems pretty straightforward. Brave Ike is a potential problem, but his res is pretty low, so I think that little baby Azura should be able to take him out without too much difficulty. So let's just approach and try to use the defense tiles to our advantage.
Well, of course.
Move up here. Do I want to give her... I want to give her an attack buff from New Year's Azura, so I'll just keep them paired up.
Let's go.
And then make our way up slowly. Okay, so they are really going after that, I'm guessing it's Adrift Azura.
Of course.
We're just going to shift over to the right here.
What can I do?
Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, they're just all moving forward in tandem. Okay, that should be fine, I think.
Yes?
I don't want to do this. I am a little worried. Yeah. He kind of smartly didn't put any positioning skills on them, so they're going to move forward in tandem, which is smart. This wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem if Hinoka wasn't here in the back line, but she is a problem.
Let's go.
I think...
Of course. Well...
Okay, so New Year's Azura has the lowest HP, and most assuredly Hinoka is going after her, so I'm wondering if I can just fall back a bit with her.
Let us sing. What can I do? What's next?
So at this point I think we want to bait Fjorm in. The issue that I have... Well, there's a couple of issues. I would want to move New Year's Azura out of the range of Vanguard Ike. So if I move her here, that's fine, but then Fjorm gets the defensive buff boost from the defense tile, which means that I'm probably not going to be able to secure the kill. So that is an issue. Another thing I could do, though... So I have Lance Breaker, right? Okay. So I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually put New Year's Azura in the range of Fjorm. And the pairing of the Lance Breaker plus Triangle Adept will hopefully let her secure that kill. Ice Mirror really only comes into play if the foe has a range of 2, which New Year's Azura does not have. And in the meantime, I am just going to move to safety on the left-hand side. Hopefully this pans out. Okay, there we go. Great. So we take out Fjorm at least. It's probably the least intimidating unit on the opposing team, but that's still something. And so at this point... Why don't we do this? Let's draw back here.
What's next? Of course.
Yeah, let's see if this works. Because I'm hoping Hinoka moves forward. Oh no, Hinoka moved back. That's weird. That might be okay, actually. I think at this point we can actually... Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's do that, and I'm pretty sure that Vanilla Azura can take on Vanguard Ike no problem. And next turn, New Year's Azura will be doing a Hone attack buff to Adrift Azura. Alright, there we go. Not bad. Alright, so if we move Vanilla Azura off to the right, Brave Ike is going to go after her. I don't really have a ton of wiggle room here. And, well, she doesn't double,
Best wishes.
which is good. I think we might be okay here. I probably could have planned this better, but I think we're alright. Let's just see how this pans out. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are. Let's
What's next?
let's see. Yep, so Adrift Azura can take on Brave Ike. Oh, I like that effect. Alright, and now we should be able to double team Hinoka.
Best wishes.
And there we go. Alright, first one down. That was... could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse, but we made it through okay. Alright, so next up we have a Legendary Grima. Might be Flyer Team, who knows? No, definitely not a Flyer Team. This is a weird team. Lots of Legendary heroes. We got Fjorm, Ike, and Robin, and then we've got Performing Arts Azura in here for no reason, without a weapon. Okay, so I guess they wanted to prioritize the Sing with her, and that's why they removed her weapon. I suppose that's fine. Really does a doozy on your score ranking, but that's okay. Wings of Mercy, pretty standard stuff. We got Vanguard Ike here with, yeah, Wording Breath, Defense Tactic, Heavy Blade for that seal, only Heavy Blade 2, no assist skill. We have Legendary Robin, again no assist, looks like her standard stuff, Vantage for the B slot, Close Defense 2, and Res Smoke, Glimmer for the special. And then we've got Fjorm, alright, who has mostly her regular stuff as well. And then Defense plus 2 for the seal. Any merges? No merges, no merges. Okay. This is pretty straightforward. We can use the defensive tiles to our advantage. I don't see any real huge threats here. Yeah, I think what we want to do is position Vanilla Azura onto the defensive tiles and let her tank Vanguard Ike. We'll just put her here. I think Baby Azura has the Fortified Defense, so I will position her right behind. And I will put New Year's Azura within 2 spaces to give her the Hagoita plus sort of spur defense and res effect. Okay. So yeah, let's just let... Alright, so I'm thinking let's just let Ike attack in Azura. Robin might do the same, but I don't think that's going to be an issue, actually.
Let's go.
I think that Azura can tank both of them without too much difficulty, especially with the close defense and the defense tiles. So let's just do that.
Of course. Best wishes. What can I do?
Okay, there we go. And she's only going to take the Fury damage from this exchange. Oh shit. Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh. I did not... Oh, I should have seen that. I did not... Oh god. Of course Robin is a flyer. She can traverse that. That could have been really bad. Alright, and then she debuffs everybody, which is also kind of a problem. But I have Iceberg ready. That's not going to be enough. Okay, how do we want to do this? The other issue is that she's going to have Glimmer procced in the next encounter. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, I should have seen that. Alright, so Baby Azura does... what? Okay, Baby Azura does 18 damage to her. She gets taken out by Fjorm because of the Ice Mirror. Well, I should be able to gang up on her, I think, without too much difficulty. Yeah. Why don't we do that? We can use Vanilla Azura to Iceberg proc on Robin safely. And that will also disable her Glimmer for next turn.
Now for a showstopper. I am the Fell Dragon Grima.
Okay. That is fine, I think.
Let us sing.
Is she gonna double her? Yeah. The problem is that I don't think...
On the way.
Yeah, New Year's Azura is not going to double Grima. And she's going to get the whole close defense boost, so...
Of course.
And now we have we're threatened Rezzed as
On
well.
the way.
I don't know. Okay. I think...
Together.
I think I'll move Adrift Azura down
Let us
here.
sing.
Yeah, that's
Of
not good.
course.
Yeah, that's not good either. I think we're still okay. I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, so the biggest issue here, I'm confident that Azura can tank Grima without an issue. She's not going to get doubled. The issue is that she's going to get danced, and then she's going to attack again. So we don't want that, for sure. That is something that we want to avoid.
On the way.
I think, given that, we may just want to fall back a bit and out of the range so that Grima potentially attacks Performing Arts Azura, and if she does attack Performing Arts Azura, Azura can tank that, she won't die, and she'll be out of the range of their Performing Arts Azura as a dancer, and then I can kill on player phase.
On the way.
I think. I hope. Let's see if this works out. Okay, so far so good. Oh, and there we go. Oh, she takes her out. Oh, that's right, the close defense really... Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, great. So the close defense is really what was the tipping point there as far as the damage calculations. So we made it through. Alright, so I think at this point we just want to try to put New Year's Azura on the defensive tile.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Well,
That should work. That Lance Breaker should come into play and take out Fjorm on enemy phase.
let's celebrate.
Alright, perfect. And now all that's left is a defenseless Performing Arts Azura.
Of course. Of
So let's just make our way up here.
Yes. Together. On the way.
And take her out.
It's curtains for you.
Okay. That's 2 down. Okay, so next up we have a Linus. That's interesting. Let's see what the rest of the team has in store for us. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. It's a Black Fang team. Very, very nice. I love that. Theme team is very interesting. Okay. It's very cool. So we've got Ursula here, Blaraven, Triangle Adept, Swordbreaker, Drive Speed, and Speed Ploy. Not bad. Not bad. We've got Jafar here with his Deathly Dagger Refinement, Drawback, Glimmer, Life and Death, Seal Speed, Threaten Speed, and Seal Attack 3. We've got Lloyd with his Regal Blade Refinement, Dragon Fang, Life and Death. Got some Vantage, Threaten Attack, and Flashing Blade. I do want to be careful about that Vantage, because, yeah. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I don't want to let him survive with Dragon Fang at the ready. Then we've got Linus here with his Refinement as well, Luna. Yeah, he's got his Native Brazen, which is great. Desperation, Drive Defense, so lots of drives and hones. Okay, well put together team. I like it, I like it. No merges, which is kind of strange. If he's going to be putting this as... If he or she is going to be putting this as their defensive team, and they all have merge capabilities, I guess they might be short on feathers. But I think we're just gonna approach normally.
Best wishes. Well, let us sing.
Signing huge threats on the opposing team, and the trenches ensure that I won't get overrun by Ursula, for example. Alright, so the biggest issue here...
Together.
Alrighty. So, how do we want to do this?
Well,
It would be great if I could have doubled Jafar, but I can't. So I think I actually want Lloyd to just approach,
let's go.
if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I can take him out without a problem. I just want to make sure I'm out of the range of Ursula, and I want to make sure I'm out of the range of Jafar. And I think we can easily do that.
What's next?
Yeah,
Of course.
let's just recede a little bit
On the way.
and let Lloyd move forward. Okay. Well, that's not good.
Let's go.
That may have been a miscalculation. I think we're still okay.
Yes.
We still shouldn't really have a problem. Let's use OG Azura to take out Jafar right now. And we'll just draw her back to safety afterwards.
What's next?
She's still in Swordbreaker range, so that's really not an issue. We'll pull her back.
Of course.
We will retreat a little bit here, and we'll pull New Year's Azura back as well. Or Performing Arts Azura. Okay. So at this point,
Well,
yeah, that's how we want to play this. Alright, so at this point,
what can I do?
let's take out Lloyd right now.
Now for a showstopper.
Okay, there we go.
What's next?
And now let's just pull back
Best wishes.
and pull back.
Let us sing.
And pull back. Okay. Tank that without any issue.
Well,
Yeah, so now Baby Azura can do all the work. Take out Linus. Oh, no, she can't. Okay.
well,
Yeah, she is rather slow, and now she also has a speed debuff, so that's not going to happen. No, that's okay. Ursula still isn't really a huge threat,
on the way.
so I think we can just
course.
kind of... Yeah, 12, that's fine. Let's chip away at Linus here. He doesn't have Vantage, so I'll be able to double team him to take him out on player phase. And everybody can tank Ursula at this point, so she is not too much of an issue. Okay,
Best
now we
wishes.
will finish her off.
Happy New Year.
Very nice. Very cool. I like the whole Black Fang theme team though. I like encountering stuff like that. Alright, so next up we have a Siegbert. Could be a cavalry team, which I think really could pose a problem depending on the map configuration. Alright, so it's not. It's definitely not. It's a Siegbert with a legendary Celica, a Nephany, and a Dorcas, Halloween Dorcas. Merged at +1. Alright, so an interesting assortment of units here. Dorcas shouldn't be a problem. He doesn't have distant defense. We've got Nephany. She shouldn't pose a problem. She has pretty low resistance. Alright, she's got attack speed. Okay, Dauntless Lance. So they did go with the Dauntless Lance. But no refinements on anybody. Sigbert has knockback, attack tactic, drive speed. Alright. Well, seems pretty straightforward. I think Vanilla Azura is going to be doing a lot of work here.
What's next? Yes?
So, let's just move up.
Let us sing.
Yeah. So now Vanilla Azura is in the range of both Celica and Sigbert. No? Oh no, the Trench. I forgot about the Trench. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's no issue.
Of course.
You just want to make sure that
Together.
Vanilla Azura is getting the spur buff. So she has the hone defense buff,
Best wishes.
as well as the spur buff from Hagoita. So
Of course.
she should be able to tank Celica without any issue. Alright, well I say without any issue, but she is taking some damage
You're
there.
finished.
And then she should still have Swordbreaker enabled for Sigbert when he runs in like crazy. So
Well,
we should just be able to idly take out Nephany here. We've got so many greens on our team, we don't know what to do with them. And unfortunately, that is bad news for Nephany. And now,
what can I do?
let's see, how do we want to do this? I just want to make sure that for next turn, OG Azura has both a defense and attack buff. And we can do that pretty easily
Yes?
by just situating ourselves here. Okay. So now, I think I can attack into him and, yeah. Yeah, why don't we do that? Let's attack into... So we're going to attack into Sigbert, which will basically neutralize Death Blow and Dark Greatsword, so
What's next?
he doesn't really get any
What
boost.
can I do?
And I should be able to double him no problem. Alright. And now Dorcas is all by his lonesome up there. He does not have the best resistance, so we should just be able to snipe him with Adrift Azura,
Together.
like so. He does have Wary Fighter, so we're not going to be able to double him without Axe Breaker. Which we do have, but it's just safer to use Adrift Azura here.
What's next?
And here we go. We'll finish off Dorcas. Okay, excellent. There we go. Alright, and last up we have a Myrrh. Not a Halloween Myrrh. It is a Myrrh with the little Halloween bat ear accessory. And she actually could pose a pretty big problem for this team. Alright, so we also have an Elise, a Fjorm, and a Legendary Ike. Legendary Ike has Distant Defense. That shouldn't really be an issue, because we're going to have to use OG Azura to take him out. Quick Repose 2. Elise has the Wrathful Refinement, but not Dazzling, so that makes it a lot more manageable. Let's see, Spur, so double Spur 1s, Spur Speed and Spur Res 1. Got Fjorm with also Quick Repose 2, Close Defense 3. Okay, so that's actually a little bit annoying, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue with Lancebreaker and the Triangle Adept. And then we've got Myrrh at +1. Thankfully, she does not have distant counter, so that'll make this a lot easier. Okay, so how do we want to approach this? I think let's just position ourselves so that OG Azura is facing off against Legendary Ike, and we want to give her both a defense and attack boost.
Let's go. Together. Of course.
Let's do that. We'll just move up. Hopefully we can use these defense tiles to our advantage. Alright. So... Alright, so she's got gravity, which is annoying, but I think we can still just use OG Azura on a defense tile to tank that. She does have pretty decent res, and also to kill Ike on enemy phase.
Let us sing.
Yeah, so let's do that. We are going to get the gravity effect, which is annoying, but she's not going to take much damage. She will get the fury damage, but that's okay. We'll be able to take out Vanguard Ike.
Let's cut this short.
Okay, very good. Alright, so now we want to play it a little bit carefully. We want to be able to eliminate Myrrh. Oh, if we can do damage to her.
Let's go.
Alright, so Myrrh on a defense tile is definitely a big threat. We're really just doing ding damage to her unless, yeah. But, at least for the time being, Elise isn't a big threat. I mean, she's not really doing a whole lot. She's not really doing a whole lot except for the whole gravity thing, which, granted, is annoying. But I think
What can I do?
we can use Flyer Guidance, or we can just use Guidance to our advantage here. Get Myrrh off of this defense tile, and let her attack Performing Arts Azura. Yeah, I think this is how we want to play it. She's also out of the range of Elise at that point. Yeah. So we're going to take some heavy damage, but we're just trying to chip away at Myrrh here. Yeah, and that fury damage is going to help as well. So now, alright, that does 20, does 7 and I die, does 13 and I die. So that's actually fine, because we can chip away. She doesn't have Vantage, she has Quick Riposte, so yeah, let's chip away at her. Well, let's make sure, yeah, she doubles and kills Elise. She does 13 damage to her, yeah, we should be good. Let's chip away at Myrrh with the Drift Azura. Finish her off with Performing Arts Azura. We take out the Cinnamon Bun with New Year's Azura. And now we just move up. Wait for Fjorm to approach. Alright, so she does have Quick Riposte, but that really shouldn't be an issue. Let's just use... Let's use Performing Arts Azura. Yeah, there we go.
Let's strike up a tune.
Alright, there we go. Not bad. That's the arena run with Azura Emblem. Definitely not the best scoring in the world, and I also wasn't targeting with a Drift Azura to get those bonus kill points either, so pretty pathetic score overall, but again, it was just for fun. I had a surprising amount of fun with this team. Despite the color imbalance and the other deficiencies in the team, it served its purpose. Those breaker skills came in handy, the Triangle Adept came in handy, the defense tiles came in handy, and of course we weren't facing sort of the tippy-top tier of units that are out there aggressively. We actually faced no Hectors, which I was surprised about. Even with the low scoring, I would have expected to encounter at least a Hector or two, but we didn't encounter any of them. They probably would have posed a bit of an issue. But yeah, that's going to do it. So hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those skies.